one pick possibly next year. The brother can play.
Shedeur will get the opportunity as he continues to progress and earn the trust of the coaching staff. And if he does that, look, Mike T's right. He's the most talented thrower on that roster.
As Shedeur Sanders formally leads the Browns quarterback competition, haters are shocked. And believe me, no one anticipated this. Shedeur has turned the entire depth chart upside down, going from a fifth-round afterthought to a camp star. In just 3 days, how could one youngster dazzle seasoned players, light up the field, and quiet all of the critics?
I think that you had people looking to give him a reality check.
It's officially the training camp season. Before that, everyone laughed at him loudly. They rolled their eyes when Shedeur Sanders slipped into the 5th round of the NFL draft, like it was some kind of cosmic joke. Just Diane's kid, they whispered. But he flipped the script like no one ever did.
Camp that, oh my God, the Browns have a 4-person quarterback battle. We haven't had a quarterback battle, a true quarterback battle in a while, and that overtakes everything else in terms of a training camp excitement meter. Like, that is the number one thing you're looking forward to.
Yes, I'm talking about his entrance into training camp. He didn't stroll in with shades on acting like a celebrity. He showed up like a quarterback on a mission, first one out in full pads. Before camp even officially started, he was already at a local high school. Helmet on, drills going, sweat flying, alone, no audience, no media circus, just that hunger. Who does that before a single rep at rookie camp? Better question, who else even wants it like that?
Completion percentage is the best in the FBS. More than 71% for his career. He completed 74% of his passes last year, despite being sacked about 42 times. 90 plus times over the 2 years that he was at Colorado.
When the real practices began, it wasn't just the attitude that stood out. The stats did all the screaming. During OTAs and minicamp, Shedeur posted a 77.3% completion rate. Better than Flacco, better than Pickett, and better than Gabriel.41. Completions on 53 attempts, 9 touchdowns, and 1 pick. That's not fluke material. That's clinic-level precision. He's not just surviving the speed of the NFL. He's setting the pace. So how long can the Browns keep pretending he's not there? Best option?
I would say
213.
No, I would say like 50, 45 to 50.
Oh, you went too far.
I thought 4 or 5 a year.
He had 188 strikeouts.
And keep this in mind, he did it with second and third string reps. While others were working with the starters, Shedeur was carving defenses up with backups. Yet, every ball had touch, every decision had timing, and every throw made the coach's ache. A second look. One scout set off the record. He's not just ahead of schedule, he's making his own timeline. So if he's doing this with limited reps, what happens when you give him the keys? The mechanics is where things become really exciting, so let's go back a little and discuss them. Shedeur spent the summer honing his arm whip. It may seem ostentatious, but it's true. His velocity has increased as a result. Now the balls are flying, more bite, tighter windows, and clean spirals. He's not dodging those congested NFL passing lanes. He is assaulting them, and that whip has control in addition to speed. Similar to a GP SIS-equipped fastball. What justification is there for keeping him on the bench if the arm is real and his accuracy is getting better? Footwork, compared to what we've seen in Colorado, it is light years ahead. No more frantic improvisations or bailouts. Shedeur is now lethal with timing throws, polished in play action, and fluid under center. Defenders are being read by him. Before they blink, one Browns coach put it bluntly. He's digesting more quickly than we anticipated. When a rookie in the 5th round begins producing tape that resembles third-year footage, the front office must reconsider the depth chart. The question now is he too good to keep? Or Sanders made a statement just prior to training camp. Speaking about presence, the ball isn't the only thing involved. A fan attempted to make fun of Joe Flacco in front of Shedeur at a recent Browns game. The majority of novices would have either remained silent or laughed. Not this one. He was interrupted in the middle by Shedeur. Calm as ever, he stated, "My man's backup isn't Joe Flacco." That went viral because it was genuine, not because it was ostentatious. Leadership is that.
Excuses, putting in the work. And I gotta agree with him 110%.
Those little moments were stacking. Browns veterans are watching. Coaches are watching. Fans are watching. And more importantly, they're believing because when a rookie has the stats, the skills, the heart, and the humility, that's the kind of guy who doesn't just wear the jersey, he becomes the face of the franchise. So here's the bold question. Are we witnessing the future of Cleveland football right now? Subscribe to the channel because training camp has just kicked off, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment of the madness ahead.
It's wonderful. It's about time that, these kids look like they're having a great time down here. Because usually it's not just nice.
Let's rewind a little. While other rookies were off chasing attention, red carpets and award shows, Shedeur was doing something else. Grinding in Cleveland. Not for likes, not for headlines, for the city, for the team. While Caleb Williams and others flexed at the ESPY, Shedeur was organizing a full-blown community event for families displaced by a deadly apartment fire. 5 days. That's how long it took him to pull off what felt like a citywide movement. Free food, live music, smiles everywhere. You can't fake that kind of care. And if this is what he does off the field, can you even imagine what he's doing in the locker room?
Inspired, I was out of town, so I was like, the first thing I do when I get back.
Isn't it amazing how the person whom everyone ignored ultimately made the biggest statement, not with words, but with their heart? This wasn't some staged picture opportunity, so forget the PR hype. Shedeur Sanders arrived and made an appearance. He wasn't merely waving and taking selfies from a safe distance. Like old friends, he was down in the dirt blowing bubbles with toddlers, carrying barbecue plates for grandmothers, and throwing bean bags with dads who weren't working. This wasn't charity that was staged for the media. This actually happened. Then he said the sentence that made everyone pause. Sending money is simple. Being present is a sign of leadership. What if more athletes took such a stand? What sort of planet would we now inhabit?
Just one a day, for everybody to get out here, have some type of enjoyment, excitement, bring just the family atmosphere back.
Nearly 1,000 residents showed up that day, not just for the free stuff, but for the feeling, for the respect, for the fact that someone with a national spotlight didn't turn away when things got ugly. And now the community can't stop talking. Local pastors called it a miracle. Mothers called him family. Even the city council acknowledged that Sanders did more for morale than they had in months. Not bad for a kid who supposedly wasn't ready for the league. Ready for the league? He might be more ready than the league is for him.
I just think that when it comes to him, it's not just about football, and the draft situation proved.
And here's the wildest twist. Artificial intelligence, yes, AI, ran a full NFL projection on Shedeur Sanders. The results: Super Bowl champion, league MVP, 7-time Pro Bowler, over 62,000 passing yards, 144 wins, Hall of Fame trajectory. That's not fantasy. That's an algorithm analyzing every possible outcome. So when the bots believe more than the scouts, maybe it's time we all pay attention.
Wait for as long as they can get away with it before they make him that guy. And it may be week 3.
Even the Browns fans, notoriously hard to impress, are giving it up. One screamed, "You're saving Cleveland at practice." Another said, "We love you, Shedeur." This isn't just preseason buzz. It's momentum. And if you've ever followed this team, momentum like this doesn't come easy. So maybe the city already knows something the league hasn't figured out yet.
coach, man, just unbelievable. He gets the playbook. He knows it. He picked it up so fast.
Now let's be honest, Brio. The real competition isn't Flacco, it's Dylan Gabriel. And honestly, that's over. From last season until the draft, no serious football mind ever claimed Gabriel was better than Shedeur. Not once. Gabriel's got a cannon. Sure, but Shedeur's got timing, placement, anticipation, and control. And when you put them on tape side by side, it's clear it's not even close. So when the coaches start cutting names, who do you think gets the nod?
And on top of that, he got more reps than anybody in the world because
This is the truth. 4 quarterbacks will not be retained by the Browns. Someone is being slashed. Additionally, Gabriel is the odd man out until Sanders suddenly loses the ability to throw a football. It's cruel. Although it's business, it's also clear that Shedeur's leadership is too genuine, his rise is too rapid, and his tape is too clean. So how can you defend choosing someone else over him? This leads us to the greatest surprise of camp for the Browns. In reality, Shedeur is pressuring the team. He was selected as a project quarterback 3 at best, possibly even as a practice squad stash, but he is already surpassing all expectations. The youngster is prepared if Flacco slows down or Watson falters. And it was not intended to occur. Will the Browns take the risk of losing the most explosive quarterback prospect they've had in years, or will they make the audacious decision? Please remember to subscribe to our channel for daily updates if you like this video.